Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. So glad to hear on this Friday morning. Man, we got a big show lined up, but first our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. Run by, check out all the programs they have there. It's going to be a high today of 69 and a low, they call it a low of 49. You got a little 20-degree swing right there. Water temperature did drop 1 degree down to 74, so that looks interesting. Let's take a look at our river readings brought to us by Watson's Landing Marina and Dry Storage, 2 minutes east of the Harrison Avenue and Business 98. Great place right there, good sponsors to have. Looking at the Apalachicola, it's still going up, folks. It's at 16 foot, still going up, and we're going to, it's high. I was down there the other day. It's just high. That's all there is to it. And it's up there around the flood stage. I want to say something about these readings that we show. I take great pride in knowing that we're the first TV show to come out doing these readings. We did it when we first started the show 9 years ago, and now I notice some of the other TV weathermen are doing it. So I'm glad they followed my example of showing these river readings, because that's big news to outdoorsmen. Let's take a look at the Choctawhatchee at Caryville. It's 12.3, and it's going down a little bit. And don't forget now the big bass tournament, the Choctawhatchee, I'm looking at it, the big bass tournament over there in Freeport is this weekend. Let's take a look at our fishing game time today. And our weigh-in is going to be at 3 o'clock there at Freeport. So run check out, that's our Autism Awareness Bass Tournament. We've had folks on, and good luck to them over there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't promise anything, but we may sneak over there and see if we can get some footage, but I just can't promise it right now. Let's take a look at our fishing game forecast brought to us by Mark Cowart of Counts Realty, and our times, 12:43 to 2:43 this morning, this evening from 1:08 to 3:08. So that's looking good there. Now our marine forecast is coming in out of north now, 10 to 20. It's going to be blowing, and you know what the weather reports are. Got some playoff football games in the Panhandle. We'll be over there in Liberty County tonight watching a big game, the Battle of the River, round 2 between Liberty County and Blountstown. So we're looking forward to a big time there. I know a lot of folks scattered out through the Panhandle watching some high school football. So let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Got some more stuff to give away, wrapping up a big week here on Panhandle Outdoors. But first, we got 3 or 4 pictures. Let's take a look at our viewers this week. A lot of folks went fishing on Veterans Day. Take a look at this first one. This is one of the little Patronus girls. I had them in my class, and you see what she wrote. Said, "We thank God for days like today." They had a great day. Look at that group they caught on Veterans Day. Good job, the little Patronus girls. They love to fish. She's got fishing on both sides of her family in her bloodstream. All right, let's go over here to Choctawhatchee Bay. This is this is Terry Kendall. Victor Hathcote sent this in. They had a nice, beautiful day out there. This is, I believe this is Hogtown. They caught this one in, or it might have been 331 Bridge. I'm going to talk about it on Fishing Report. All right, and we've got a nice one here. Greg Pennington went up over the pass on Veterans Day and was fishing in the pass, and that's an oversized big redfish. I know we had fun catching it, but he did get a keeper on that big old. Check out that big old flounder there. So he had a dinner table all set with flounder. So good job, Greg Pennington. A lot of viewers here, and thank y'all for sharing those pictures, and we'll get it covered real quick. Veterans Day was a really good day. So let's take a look now. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's add these names before I get in trouble. These people still entering. Charlie Watson, Panama City Beach. I'm going to fold you over so you got a better chance. Charlie Watson, Troy Watson, Panama City Beach, Bo Jones, Sandhills, Billy Corum, all right, and Pat Hartzman, Chuck Hartzman, Clark Fohan II. All right, Clark. Everybody's added in there. Now we'll get ready to get some more stuff away. But first, I want to do my thank yous. I've been waiting till the sort of end of the week to do that. There's a lot of people that need to be thanked for Panhandle Outdoors. I'm going to start with, I want to thank you viewers for being so loyal. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think about viewers. Y'all are so loyal, and I want to use the word appreciative. I run into y'all in all kind of places throughout the Panhandle, and y'all are so complimentary, and that really keeps me going. The feedback I get from the viewers, I get the emails, and I get the phone calls and all, and thank you so much. But thank you for every day getting up there with that cup of coffee, or on the way to work, watching it, or watching it on YouTube, or a lot of y'all record it, but just thank you. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you viewers. And of course, next will be the sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors. I look back on it, it puts a big smile on my face. These sponsors, our majority of our sponsors have been with us since day one, 2,000 shows ago. They've been loyal. They've been with us. Now I have some sponsors come and go because they come to me with a limited budget. Say I'm going to advertise a couple of months and all that. And by the way, anytime you want to advertise or try to get the word out, we'll be glad to help you on it. We've helped a lot of people, and that's fun to hear these advertisers say, "Oh, so-and-so came in from the show the other day." So that the sponsors and viewers, that's what it's all about. There's two individuals I want to thank. I want to thank Jeff Peck. Jeff's the man behind the camera there, and I cannot say enough of Jeff Peck. Jeff wears about 5 hats when we come in and do the show in the morning. He's a producer, a director. He edits it. He sends it off on YouTube. He counts my time down. We couldn't get this show coming on and off the air without Jeff Peck. Very professional, and it's just great to see him every morning. He got a great attitude. He enjoys this show, and Jeff Peck is he's the man behind it. Does so much for us. So I'm gonna have to get him on the front side. Jeff, you want to come on the front side anytime? And he said he's good. But anyway, Jeff does a lot of stuff for us. And last and certainly not least, my beautiful and wonderful wife, Gail. I was thinking about this morning drinking coffee before I came down here. I was thinking I've had my fair share of success, but I would have none success without Gail behind me. She has been the driving force in so many things I've done. There would not be a full box book. There would not be probably a master's degree in education without her support and there would certainly not be a Panhandle outdoor TV show without her helping me. Every night she gets together and she types up, I don't know if you see it, she types up an outline for me every night, and I'll go through it and all this film, the video I bring in, I mean, she somehow makes a little miracle out of it. I bring in all kind of stuff, turned sideways, upside down and all, and she just calmly sits there and edits it and makes it look halfway decent. So, most importantly, the love and dedication she's had, she's been so supportive and always been there, and I just couldn't ask for a better, more wonderful wife and supportive wife than you. So I know you're watching this morning, Gail. I appreciate you, honey. I love you very much, and thank you for all the help you've been throughout our life. And we've been together a very long time. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride, and we still got a lot more rides to go. So in fact, this weekend we've got to get some stuff together. Okay. So with that being said, let's give some stuff away. Okay. I want to talk about let's see, what we're gonna give away. Well, I tell you what, we haven't done these dadgum poles. Remember, Mr. Conyers and those folks came down from Liberty County, and these dadgum poles. We did a show off of them. Whitney was with us and all, and great. There's 2 different kinds here. We're gonna give away a pair of them to one lucky viewer. All right, and they still have these. You want to buy? Check Blue Water C&G has them. They're great to fish with. All right, the winner of the dadgum pole is going to be Charles Watson from Panama City Beach. Charles Watson, you are the lucky winner there. We're going to take a break and come back and give something else away. All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Got a big fishing forecast coming up. Now, we're going to continue to give away our seafood every Friday, so you haven't won anything yet. We still got some time left. And also Christmas time, we're going to give a little, always have a Christmas giveaway. We did a little summer sweepstakes. In fact, I was telling Jeff this morning, we've given away, by the end of the year, I'm going to add it up for sure, we will be giving away well over $5,000 worth of stuff to our viewers. So we're proud of that. Now, we're going to set up this video, and went fishing last Saturday morning. Bill Barlow got some speckled trout, and we hit those neap tides. We knew it was going to be rough. Went a lot of different places, West Bay, North Bay, dock fishing and all. Places we caught fish before, and we didn't catch that many. We had a good time, but you're going to see some good fish this last Saturday morning. Finally got time to show it. But now, before we get in the video, let's give away our last 2 items, okay? And we're going to give away this All-Star tackle bag here. It's full of tackle, full of all kinds of stuff in the middle. We talked about that, about all the stuff in it. So let's go ahead and do a drawing for that. Then we're going to give away a rod and reel, all right? And the winner of the tackle bag is going to be, I'm going to stir this up really good. Y'all see, still got a lot of people entered. And the winner is going to be Edsel Swearingen, Mr. Edsel Swearingen. I know he likes to fish, so we're going to put that right there. And now, we'll get ready. This nice, it's beautiful. Look there, rod and reel, liquid sticks. That's a really good rig right there. I've collected these rod and reels over the year. I just, got them when they've been on good sale, and I didn't buy them all at one time. And the winner rod and reel is going to be Taylor Stanford. Good job, Taylor Stanford. All right, I'll put this in here. All right, now let's go ahead and let's say we're gonna get ready, and we're gonna do our video. And while we're doing the video, I'm gonna be setting up our famous Friday fishing forecast. And you know what? We still need to give away we need to do the Tarpon Dog seafood, don't we? Hey, we're gonna give away 2 more prizes. All right, 2 more prizes. It's gonna be a $20 gift certificate, Tarpon Dog seafood. And the winner, that one came out of my hand. That was probably yours. The winner is gonna be Jackie Watson, Defunac Springs, $20. And the winner of the Big Red Snapper is going to be from Springfield, Alexa Barron. All right, $20 and red snapper right there. All kind of people winning. All right. Now let's go ahead and get ready. This is fishing last Saturday morning. Had some neap tides, got to move around a lot, but we had a good time with Bill Barlow. Let's roll this video, Jeff.
That kills my fishing when they're not oysters, though.
Line up. All right. Beautiful. All right, pulling out a pretty bayou. Good morning, Captain Bill Barlow.
Morning, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Appreciate the invitation this morning.
All right, let's go out and get us a big redfish.
How you been doing lately? Fishing been pretty decent?
I hadn't really been that much. The weather's not right, and I'm working out at the oyster bar all the time. So one day I get to go is on Sunday.
Well, we got a little fog this morning.
Yeah, we're not worried about that. I got the machine right here.
That's great. Pretty bayou. All right. All right. Go. Oh, I got this one on here. You see it's on a mirror down. This is a little bit bigger one right here. We had him there a minute. He's probably tired. What do you think?
About 13 and a half, 14.
Oh, yeah. Right. Good trout, pretty trout. About 13 a bit.
You got a whole different look in there.
That's nice. We're trying to catch some redfish, but this bayou is full of trout. Oh, this one's a little bigger. He hit it right away, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, all right.
16, 17.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
You want him for dinner? Bill's gonna pull my fish. Tell the rubber net right there, Bill.
A rubber landing net is the trick.
Yeah.
You throw the lure in there, you just get it right out.
Look how
and
fast you got it out. Yeah, good deal.
Nice little trout.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been beat up before.
He has been hit on, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that. You think something hit him?
Yeah, something's porpoise or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, welcome back and welcome to the famous Friday fishing forecast. You know, I was thanking everybody earlier and I was thanking all the mortal man, but I think the most important thing I need to give you, I want to thank God for giving me the ability and opportunity to do Panhandle Outdoors. I could not do it without His blessings and His guidance, so I want to definitely give a shout out there, and it's just it's wonderful to get up here and every day and again address you folks and bring you some really good news about the passion of the Florida Panhandle, how the outdoorsmen love it. So let's get on with our fishing forecast. We're looking. I'm getting some good reports from various areas where Victor Hathco has been really good and been very reliable on sending us some reports from the Choctawhatchee Bay region. I'm going to show you. Here's what he sent in. He said, "Hey, I tried some new water last Saturday. You know, and that in itself tells you a lot, because I like all of us fishermen, every now and then we like to try some new water and see what's over there." And he said he went to the 331 bridge and fished around the bridge rubble. That's always usually a good place around the bridge rubble. Found several small trout, but the neap tides had everything slowed. You saw in our video those neap tides all throughout the area had things slow down. We left there and went back into Hogtown Bayou. Pull up Hogtown Bayou right here. Okay, in Hogtown Bayou, he said had better luck. He said my buddy Terry Kendall just beat me like a drum. He's an excellent fisherman and a good friend, great friend. So had a great spotted red right there on that show. Okay, on the early part of the show. Now let's come in here to St. Andrew Bay System. I've been talking to Captain Justin Leake, and by the way, Justin's going to be on the show Monday. We're going to be talking about his new show coming out, so we're really excited about having Justin. I was talking to him, he said that it's been pretty steady on redfish in the flats here in the St. Andrew Bay System, pretty steady there. And he and I were talking about it. We both agreed that it's been a late run, because of the water temperature of October has just not been there. I'm going to show you probably Monday or Tuesday the chart of October water temperature. It just stayed warm throughout October. And I talked about it a lot on the show, and he agrees. He's seen it in his fishing business. So the trout run's been good. They're starting to catch some good flounder. He said flounder, in his opinion, has not made it out into the Gulf yet. So some really nice flounder, and you see pictures almost on a daily basis we've been catching. So that's good. Also, talked about, I've got some good reports too, okay, of the trout. The trouts being caught are large trout, and a lot of folks now are catching large trout at nighttime. So don't forget, if you get a chance to catch some trout. Now, if you just want to, also Hathaway Bridge fishing has been good. Has some fishermen just bottom fishing. They're catching some small fish or oversized fish, but it's fun to go fishing around the bridge, and it's only a matter of time before we get these sheephead coming out. Okay, so anyway, the neap tides have been really strong, but this weekend now we'll have some really strong tides. All right, let's move over here to Crooked Island Sound and Mexico Beach. Got a good report from Captain Mitch Coleman of Florida Days Adventures. Okay, and Mitch has talked about. Okay, here's his report. He said water temperature warmed back up to 78, but he said the red tide has cleared in the Gulf. And Justin mentioned the same thing too. He's seen the red tide clearing out. So that's two good reports from two good fishermen, and both of them agreeing with the red tide getting out of here. Now, right here he's talking about good bite on beeliners using chicken rigs and also cut bait in 80 to 100 foot of water. So that's a good bite there, and he's going 80 to 100 foot of water, be about right out in this area here. Also catch and release a lot of AJs using live bait or jigs around the same structures. Nearshore reports of big pompano are showing up from Beacon Hill Beach to the central side of the jetties on sand fleas. So that's this area right here, Beacon Hill, okay, Beacon Hill Beach, and then the other side of the jetties, and where the jetties are. So this strip right in here this weekend should hold some really good fishing for surf fishing. Now we're gonna just have a good situation here for that. Okay, let's move on down to St. Joe Bay. Again, St. Joe Bay, right in here. Talked to some folks down there. The best bite, they're catching some redfish there. Again, they're saying the pompano run has not started there yet either. They've caught some scattered pompanos, been big pompano, but not catching a lot of them. Eagle Harbor, they were holding some trout in Eagle Harbor, and down to Black's Island had some trout there. Moving on down to the western end of Apalachicola Bay, the sand trout are being very successful. Sand trout fishing there at Indian Pass, and then coming back up in here, right here behind St. George Island. Okay, the pass right in there holds some really good redfish. This time of year, the Bob Sykes cut. We'll talk about, I'll get some good pictures from Bob Sykes cut, some really big bull reds right there. Now I'm going to move on down, moving eastward today, East Point area. Okay, bridge fishing again is going to be really good this weekend. Excellent weekend to do some bridge fishing there. Again, I point out this area here too of St. George Island. This is right on the eastern side of the bridge as you're coming in St. George Island. Good trout fishing there. Okay, let's move on down around Goose Island. Okay, there's going to be good fishing right there. I'm trying to get on down here to Dog Island and Carabel. Okay, Lanark Village, that area right in here. Here's Sea Quarters Marina. Like I said, we're going to talk to them, but right here up in the river, trout fishing been good and red fishing been good up in there too. And back on the backside of Dog Island, they're still catching, believe it or not, they're catching some Spanish mackerel. Spanish mackerel still down in that area. Lanark Village, tarpon is still being caught at Lanark Village, one of the grass flats on the western side there of Lanark Village. Okay, so then you got Dog Island, of course. Dog Island. The reef fishing has been fair. It has not been outstanding. Reef fishing has been fair. So that's going to start wrapping things up. Again, we'll put a fish report on the line for you. Also show you the fishing times. But it's been a great week on Panhandle Outdoors. We love giving away all these prizes and appreciate all the support. And want you to get, always get out there and enjoy it, but always try to take some other folks with you and share it with them. And always have something good to do with them. All right, I'm going to wrap it up over the week. And like I say, Justin Lee will be with us on Monday talking about his show. And you have a great weekend. Do something good for your fellow man. And God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.